What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into a machine that is unapologetically bold, incredibly fast, and honestly, a bit of a rebel in the luxury SUV world. I'm talking about the 2026 BMW X6 M Competition. If you've followed the X6 over the years, you know it's always been the car for people who want the utility of an SUV but the soul and the silhouette of a high-performance coupe. For 2026, BMW has doubled down on that best of both worlds formula, and let me tell you, the results are pretty wild. Let's start with the heart of this beast because that's really why we're all here. Under that bulging hood is the familiar, monstrous 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8. But for 2026, it's not just raw internal combustion anymore. BMW has integrated a 48-volt mild hybrid system directly into the 8-speed M Steptronic transmission. Now don't worry, this isn't a save the polar bears kind of hybrid. This is all about performance. That electric motor provides a momentary boost to help fill in the gaps before those big turbos fully spool up, making the throttle response feel sharper than ever. We're looking at a massive 617 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. Launching this thing feels like being shot out of a cannon. It'll do 0 to 60 in just 3.7 seconds. In a vehicle this size, that kind of physics-defying speed never gets old. Visually, the 2026 model keeps that aggressive, hunchback stance that made the X6 famous, but with some very sharp updates. The front end gets the latest M-specific kidney grille, all blacked out with horizontal slats, and these new, slimmer LED headlights that give it a much meaner stare. It looks like it's hunting for apexes even when it's parked. Around the back, you've still got that dramatic sloping roofline leading down to those signature quad exhaust tips. If you want a car that blends into a parking lot, this is not it. This is a look-at-me machine through and through. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's a performance SUV, but can it actually go off-road? Well, BMW knows most owners will stick to the pavement, but they've still packed it with tech to handle the rough stuff. The M-tuned X-Drive all-wheel drive system is incredibly smart. It's rear-biased for that classic sporty feel, but it can shuffle power around in milliseconds if it senses you're on a loose surface. Plus, with the adjustable M-specific suspension, you can actually raise the car slightly or stiffen it up depending on what's under your wheels. It's got hill descent control and enough grit to handle a gravel trail or a snowy mountain pass with ease, though with those massive 21-inch wheels in the front and 22s in the back, you'll probably want to watch out for deep ruts. Stepping inside is where you really feel the 2026 upgrades. The big news here is the BMW curved display. It's this beautiful, seamless piece of glass that houses both the 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster and the 14.9-inch infotainment screen. It's running the latest iDrive system, which is super fast and supports all the wireless tech you'd expect. The materials are top tier. We're talking carbon fiber trim, Alcantara headliners, and merino leather everywhere. They've even moved toward a more minimal gear selector, which cleans up the center console nicely. It feels like a high-tech cockpit, but it's still comfortable enough to be a daily driver. Compared to the previous models, the 2026 feels more refined. While the raw power figures are similar to the outgoing competition models, the way that power is delivered is smoother thanks to that hybrid assistance. It's also quieter when you want it to be, but it can still scream when you put it in M2 mode and open up those exhaust valves. It's essentially a more polished version of the X6M we've grown to love, smarter, sleeker, and a little more digitized. Of course, all this performance and luxury comes at a price. The 2026 BMW X6 M Competition starts right around $134,600. Once you start ticking boxes for things like the Executive Package or the M Driver's Package, which bumps your top speed up to 177 miles per hour, you're easily looking at a $145,000 to $150,000 SUV. It's a significant investment, but when you compare it to rivals like the Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT or the Lamborghini Urus, the BMW actually starts to look like a bit of a performance bargain. So who is this car for? It's for the person who wants it all. You want the family hauling capability of an SUV, the tech of a flagship sedan, and the neck-snapping acceleration of a supercar. The 2026 X6 M Competition isn't about compromise, it's about excess in the best way possible. It's big, it's loud, and it's incredibly fun to drive. I want to hear from you guys in the comments. What do you think of the new hybrid setup? Is the X6M still the king of the sport activity coupes, or are you looking at the competition? Let me know. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more car news and reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.